Oh, excuse me, guys. What's going on? Steve here, scotching things. Gonna go, we're going camping. This is like the first official shakedown where the weather's still not super nice, but hey, whatever. Get out there, get a fire going. Watch F1 qualifying, watch the sprint race earlier. Danny Rick, 4th place, P4 in the sprint run. Good to see him back up top. Let's talk some knives, okay? Some knife updates and a quick watch update. Go through the watch quick first. The Panerai Luminor base. I've been wearing it on the rubber strap. Sorry, I'm stuffed up. It's just allergies and nonsense. I like it on the rubber strap. So we'll see. I was all set on getting I think the canvas strap looks good. This one, you know what? I'm happy with the rubber strap. It doesn't pull your arm hair. I've got it snugged. I like my watches pretty tight, so you know it's snug and it'll work its way down, and I can just kind of shift it to where I want it. Yeah, I'm happy with the rubber strap. And thank you for some of the suggestions for my four knife ultimate challenge or collection someday. Like I said, I'm not in any hurry, and plenty of research goes into, you know, when I buy a watch, because I'm not as knowledgeable. Like I said, I am a fan. Excuse me. But it's lots of time looking, and first you go off what catches your eye, right? What like I did when I got that Omega. What caught my eye about it? Well, it's got that diver look, you know. Same thing like when I started thinking about what watch I was going to get next. I was looking at used, honestly, because there were some good deals out there. But it's scary, like I said, especially for me, someone who, like, I can look at a fake Chris Reeve or a fake Strider and see things. But it's harder for me on what, like, I don't know all the intricacies when it comes to that stuff. So it is scary, and all these places claim that they've been verified and this and that. Oh, man. And then, but you know, also when a higher end watch comes without box and papers, why? And you're not getting that great a discount. What happened to that box and papers? You know, was the watch stolen? Was it? I was baffled to see how many watches come without box and papers, and that's always just kind of a red flag for me, at least. Even though they're probably fine and you get a better deal, but why? I mean, these box and papers are pretty elaborate sometimes, and what makes someone throw that away or not sell it when they sell the watch? That just kind of you know, boggles my mind. I was looking at I almost pulled the trigger on a used Omega Speedmaster Chrono, the Michael Schumacher, way back from 2002. It was a 2002 edition, chronicling his 2001 championship. That's because like I said, I'm into racing. I'm into that kind of thing. And it wasn't flashy, and there was only just like one. If you look at the different models that they did for him, that was the one that, at least to me, doesn't have as much flash and pizzazz to it. But I don't know. Again, just it did come with a card. Yeah, I don't know. So, you know, I was looking at lots of, I mean, the Panerais, great deals on those, but again, without watch and papers. And you saw what the box and all the shit it comes with. How does a watch not have that stuff? So, and then you get into the older stuff. It's got the ETA movements. Is that better or worse? Who knows? But yeah. So, like I said, and I knew I was going to get a Luminor. Like, I don't like their oh crap, I don't like the Radiador. I can't remember how to pronounce it. It doesn't have the crown guard on it. So I think that's kind of what sets them apart. Funny thing is, like, a lot of those ladies back in the day were getting, their loom was basically radioactive. And they called them the loom ladies or the rad, I can't remember, but they would use, the owners of the company told them to like wet their brushes with the tip of their tongue, putting the loom in, and a lot of them died from radiation poisoning. Watching, or there it is for watches. Sebenza 31, I think I've mentioned it before, but this thing is finally broke in. My thumb can thank everybody. You can see it gets used. I can carry it at work. I've got that Rips Garage Tech clip on there, and I almost lost it at work. I was up on top of a bin, climbing around, and I went to grab it, and it was all the way out. And I bent this one when I put it on to give it more retention, but it doesn't have as much retention as a stock clip, as a stock Chris Reeve clip, or the Nice Guy Machine Co. So just a heads up, like, and I do that, but I just grabbed that knife that day going out the door. So, but not, you know, not super great retention. Their titanium clips are probably better. So, God, these people park like idiots. Run into Casey's, get some firewood and shit. The Medford Gigantes. I freaking love this knife. Look, it's so hard to even get it in. I am carrying this thing. I carry it all the freaking time. I just, like, the newness hasn't worn off. Like, sometimes you get a new knife and carry it a bunch of it, where I still am reaching for this thing all the time. The flipping action is great. I might do a comparison with this and the DSK kickstand. They're very similar in size, lengthwise, thickness-wise. The DSK is a little thicker. I mean, I like this knife so much more, I might sell that knife. I'm not sure yet. Dave and I were talking about what Medford S45, and how I sent a message and I'm like, I found out what Medford S45 isn't good at, and it's cutting through metal. I was putting together a new treadmill and had this plastic, and I should have known better. I had this thing, and you were supposed to wrap it around the cord and then snake it up and plug that cord into the other cord. But the thing that they use that you're supposed to snake it up, it just felt like thin, and it was really thin. And, like, it didn't seem like there were wire in there. And I'm cutting, and of course it was plastic coated wire, but I'm cutting, and it's not. I'm like, what's going on here? And then you hear the of like metal on metal, and you're like, oh. And then at that point I was just like, screw it, and I just kept going for it. But I've got a dull spot from about here to here, so that's awesome. But I absolutely love the knife. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna run, like I said, run here, get some some firewood and some other crap, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.